back to my channel. Today we're doing November favorites. I have quite a bit this month and I'm really excited to show you. Before I start babbling, because I'm the queen of long intros, let's get into the November favorites. The first favorite I have this month is actually hair care. This is the Kenra Platinum Thickening Spray. It's a density plumping spray, so it kind of works over time, but it also works instantly, which is really, really cool. If you have fine hair or hair that's really straight and doesn't have a lot of body to it, this stuff is definitely a high recommendation from me. It adds volume from the inside of the hair shaft. It plumps after 3 uses, and it really does give body and fullness to hair. It's also very touchable, so when you spray it in your hair, it's not like hairspray where it makes it crunchy or anything. It actually leaves your hair feeling just like any other day. It doesn't add any texture to it. It doesn't add any dryness to it. It doesn't add any residue to it. It allows you to still brush it. I mean, it's such an amazing product. I love this, especially in my root area to lift the roots. I believe you have to buy this at a actual professional salon, but a lot of salons sell Kenra. The spray on this is really good too. You don't need to use a lot, and it's not a super wet spray. I tend to spray this in my root area just because that's where I have the most problem getting volume, is at the very, very crown of my head. So I really like this. I highly recommend it, especially if you have fine hair. My next favorite is skincare. This is a deluxe size sample, but it's actually lasted me at least a couple weeks. This is the Farmacy Honeydrop Lightweight Moisturizer. This stuff is amazing. I have super dry skin, very, very dry skin, especially this time of year where it starts to get really cold. And I don't like moisturizers that you can feel on your skin. I don't like anything that leaves a residue. I don't like it to feel heavy, and this is just perfect. I can apply this under my makeup and it won't show through my makeup. It doesn't make me oily, nothing like that. It is incredibly long lasting and it works pretty much instantly. I feel my skin is a lot smoother when I use it, and it's just wonderful. I definitely would buy the full size once this is gone. I have just a little teeny bit left in there, if you can tell. I just have the tiniest bit left, but like I said, a little bit does go a really long way, and it just sinks in so quickly and beautifully. It doesn't pill up when you keep rubbing it. It's awesome. What more can I say? It's awesome. I have 2 palettes in my favorites this month. The first one is by Tarte. This is the Tarte Clay Play palette. Oh my gosh, you guys. I always overlooked this palette in Sephora because it's just very basic. It's very simple, and I figured I have every shade in here in some other palette somewhere in my collection, but the powder in this palette blends themselves. It is such a good palette. It's super reflective, so I'm sorry if I'm gonna blind you guys. It's basically a face shaping palette. So you have your contour and bronzer shades over here, then you have like your eyeshadow bases over here, and then you have eyeshadows. They're all fairly cool toned. I don't feel like this is a warm tone palette, but it goes with any eye look. You can use this with any other color shadow. The contour shades are phenomenal. It is super, super pigmented, but it blends out so effortlessly that I feel like that a beginner could use this. It's just such an amazing palette, and the mirror is really nice. The packaging, even though it is a cardboard packaging, it's so heavy and sturdy and luxurious. I feel like this would be great for travel as well. It's kind of your one-stop shop for anything neutral or to accent any color eyeshadow that you want to use. So this is an underdog for me. This sat in my collection for a really long time before I actually played with it, and once I did, I was like, what are you doing? Why have you not touched this before? It's so good. I've been using it constantly. Another palette that I have been using non-stop this month is the Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette. Oh my gosh. I thought that I couldn't top my 350 and Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe until this guy came out. I have been going so hard on this palette. It is, I think, one of the most versatile, overall just amazing palette. If you are a lover of color, this is definitely for you. It has everything grouped really well, so you have different looks kind of all condensed into one little area of the palette, if that makes sense. I love the fact that you get all of these shades here. You can use these as bronzers, you can use them as transition shades. You have your blues in this area, your army greens in this area, your cool tone neutrals over here, your warm tones up here, and then like your reds and pinks and stuff up here. It's just the most perfectly put together Amazing shade range. The pigmentation in this is out of this world. It is so blendable, so pigmented. The metallics are super foiled. I can't speak any more highly of this because it doesn't do justice until you actually have it in your hands. It's only $32. I recommend this to everybody, my family, my friends, everybody, and I won't stop because it's just that good. So if you have not checked this out yet and you guys are Morphe lovers, you need to go check this out. It's incredible. A random favorite this month. Quick backstory. I am originally from New Hampshire, and 6 years ago I moved to the Midwest. I now live in South Dakota. So that being said, I went from having a Dunkin' Donuts coffee on every single street corner to having none within hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles of me. So I've had to choose the bag version. But I was so excited because this winter they brought out my favorite coffee from Dunkin's ever. This is seasonal and limited edition. It is still available right now, but it won't be for very long. So naturally I have like 6 bags. You know how we do here. This is the Dunkin' Donuts white chocolate peppermint coffee. It's literally heaven in a cup. That's exactly what it is. It's what I picture Santa Claus to be drinking up at the North Pole. I love to drink this with a candy cane piece in it to add more to the peppermint flavor. It's amazing. I obsess over this. It is something that I always have in my cabinets around this time of year, and I'm so glad to see that they brought it back. I may live in the Midwest, but I will always be an East Coast coffee drinker. This is absolutely delicious. If you love peppermint like I do, I mean, you could cut me and I'll bleed peppermint, let's be honest here. This is such an awesome coffee. This just makes this time of year feel so much more festive and Christmassy. Peppermint to me is the most quintessential scent flavor in this time of year. So peppermint mocha, white chocolate peppermint, peppermint tea, everything peppermint, just it's my jam. That's my jam. The next 2 favorites I have are nail polish. I have been on a green kick. I don't know whether it's just the fact that it's getting closer to Christmas time or what, but I have been going hard on the green. This is by Creative Nail Design, and this is in the shade Olive, O-Live for the moment. And it's a beautiful, almost army green, but it has, it has silver reflect in it, so it makes it a very cool toned olive. It's such a beautiful shade. It's not too green where it's like a Christmas green. It's more along the lines of like evergreen. It's such a hard way to describe the color. Basically, it's an olive green with a ton of silver micro shimmer in it. It's amazing. It applies pretty much fully opaque in one coat. It dries very quickly. It doesn't chip very fast. It's a beautiful polish. I absolutely love this. I wore that quite a few times around Thanksgiving. My next favorite is another green. It is the limited edition collection by China Glaze. Wow, that is hard to say. Limited edition collection. Woo! It is by China Glaze. I cannot find the full size of this anywhere. I don't feel like going online and having it shipped, so I literally went to my local beauty supply store and just stocked up on the minis. Let's be honest. I'm lazy. What can I say? Anyway, this is called the Perfect Holiday, and it is a beautiful green. This is definitely more on the Christmassy side of green. It's almost a teal. It is the type of green that has more of a blue in it than yellow, so it's just a beautiful, true, like evergreen holly color. And what I love the most about this is it's completely matte. It dries, no joke, within about 30 seconds to a matte finish. It lasts a really good time on the nail, and you can also wear a regular top coat to make it glossy, but I love the way matte nails look. It's super flattering. It's not so dark that it looks black. It's amazing. So definitely, if you're into this kind of shade, or if you're into matte nail polishes, check out China Glaze, the Perfect Holiday. A fashion favorite this month. It's a fashion favorite that you probably are going to question because it is winter time and I'm showing you sunglasses. These are my Juicy Couture aviator style sunglasses. I don't know the actual name of the style, unfortunately. They don't list it on here or anything, but they're pretty much your typical standard mainstream shape sunglasses. They have the Juicy Couture name on the side. Everything is done in rose gold, and the sides are all matte black, so it's really, really pretty. And then they have this adorable little heart on that side, this adorable little heart just on the end, but I love the style of these. I feel that they're so flattering on so many face shapes. If you have a rounder face, if you have more of an oval face, I just feel like these are so classic and classy and just, they fit everything. They're so fun. So I really, really like these. I got mine at Kohl's, but yeah, I wear sunglasses quite a bit and I absolutely love these. Another fashion piece in my favorites. I am obsessed with this. I wear this all the time. I'm actually tempted to put it on. This is from Icing. I found this and I was so excited because I love this style of bracelet. It's really, really cool. This is the Evil Eye bracelet with the hand of Fatima. I really love the look of it, the idea behind it. It is very chic. It's very simple, but in kind of an eye-catching way. On the back of this, which is really unique, it has a spring. So it basically will fit any arm size, any wrist size, but it'll always sit nicely on the wrist too. It won't slip and slide up and down too much. It's just got a simple black jewel in the center of each one. I'm a really big fan of the way it looks, and I really like this dainty, kind of simple, but still interesting style of bracelet. It is just, it's so pretty. It goes with everything. It's so pretty. I have been absolutely, I hate to use the word obsessed, but I've been obsessed with this lip product ever since I got it. This is the Huda Beauty Lip Strobe Lip Gloss in the shade Angelic. Oh my gosh, you guys, this color. Oh, I have a visitor. Hello, tiny human. My little one's in here. She's probably gonna pop her head up a couple times, so forgive her. But this lip strobe is absolutely gorgeous. This looks good by itself, over a lip liner, over a lipstick. It is just perfect. It is a very, very pale pink, but it has a very strong gold shift to it. Think NARS Orgasm in lip gloss form. It is just absolutely stunning. I'll give you a swatch. I don't even think the swatch is gonna do it justice, to be honest with you. It's also very comfortable, which is something that I really appreciate. It's not gloopy or gloppy or thick or heavy feeling. It's just the most beautiful gloss. It makes you have fuller looking lips but not a lot of color. It doesn't add a ton of color to the lips. It just gives you this beautiful shimmer. It's not gritty, it's not glittery. It's a perfect sheen. If you haven't seen these or swatched these, I highly urge you to go try them because I feel like especially this one just makes everything look that much better on the lips. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus Concealer. This is probably the closest dupe to the Tarte Shape Tape I have ever found. I don't know why I didn't like it at first. I really don't know what I did differently because now I wear it every single day. I love it. I'm in the shade Light Ivory. This is one of the best drugstore concealers I think that are there. Period. I feel like if you aren't very creasy under the eyelids, you wouldn't even need to set this. It is incredibly full coverage. It blends out like a dream. It covers everything. I don't even need to color correct, and I have some pretty dark circles. I'm a panda. I think Wet n Wild has seriously stepped up their game. They are cruelty-free. They are very inexpensive. They're the underdogs of the drugstore, I feel, and they just keep getting better. So this is one of those products that I would have absolutely no issue repurchasing over and over again. It is so good. A mascara favorite. I didn't want to love this. I will admit I didn't want to love this because it's expensive. This is the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. This is a deluxe sample size. Obviously, it's not a full size. I have it on my lower lashes today, and it just makes them so long but still natural looking. It gives so much length. It gives volume without being chunky. It's not a spider lash type of mascara. I don't find that it gets thick or goopy or anything like that. It's got a very spiky wand, very similar to the Better Than Sex mascara, but I find that this one doesn't smudge or flake, and the Better Than Sex does after a little while, but I absolutely love this. It is such a good formula. It's super black, super voluminous, super lengthening, and it holds a curl. What more could you ask for a mascara? My next favorite are a fragrance. Technically, they're two fragrances, but I'll explain. These are brand new. I actually get these at Rue 21, and they just came out with these, and they're inspired by the like the brand Clean, the fragrance Clean, how they have like the scents that you can layer up and stuff. It's very inspired by that. First of all, the packaging of these is absolutely stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. These are called the Me collection. Me floral me clean. They have, I think, 5, and what basically it's the same idea where you can layer the different fragrances to make kind of your own. I have me floral and me clean, peach, freesia, and sweet musks. The packaging, like I said, it's gorgeous. It's in a little box, and then you open it up and that's what the bottle looks like. And this one has notes of bergamot, peach, dewy fruits, jasmine, violet, blonde woods, and sweet musk. And then I got clean, which is like lemon rose, and it's 90% natural, which I think is awesome because we all know fragrances can be absolutely loaded with chemicals and you're spraying it directly onto your skin. So the fact that these are 90% natural is really cool. And for the price, you can't beat it. If you do not have a Rue 21 in your area, you can go to rue21.com. They also have amazing clothing, but this is fragrance. We're talking about fragrance, Shay. Don't go off on your tangent. I just love these. They smell so good. They last a long time on the skin. They're just absolutely beautiful. I am very happy that they came out with something like this because I do love their other perfumes, but I love the idea that these are such a clean, fresh, I did not mean to copy the name, but literally they're very simple yet complex, very light, very fresh, very airy, very feminine scents. So I really, really like these. And finally, my last favorite is an eyeliner. This is one of the Marc Jacobs Highliners, and this one's in the shade Jazzberry. I have been wearing very warm toned eye looks lately. Cranberries, reds, deeper oranges, that kind of thing. And this eyeliner just accents all of those perfectly. It is a cranberry shade. It almost has a duochrome shift. This one is one of his metallic eyeliners, but it still lasts in the waterline all day long. I never have to touch this up. It has almost a duochrome shift where it goes from a cranberry to almost a gold. It is just such a beautiful eyeliner. It brings more attention to the eyes. It really accents blue and green eyes very well. Like I said, it's super creamy. It lasts all day long. It's a twist up, which is fantastic. You don't have to sharpen it. And the pigmentation is out of this world. So I cannot recommend this enough. I have a bunch of these, but this one I think is my favorite color out of all of the ones that I do have. His formula is just impeccable for eyeliners. You just can't beat it. They are just that beautiful. And that's it for my November favorites, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave and check off the notification bell so you're notified of all future videos. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys. You guys, I totally am getting like an Ice Queen vibe today with the eye makeup and the white hair. I feel like I should be outside casting snowflakes out of my fingertips like Elsa. No? No? Is that just me? That's okay. I love this. I say I love this about everything. Let's stop saying I love this. Let's find new words. How about you get a thesaurus? Because you clearly need a larger vocabulary. I can't speak any highly. I recommend this. No. That sounded really dumb. Why can't I speak? Why can I not speak today? I just can't speak. I can't do it today. Oh! No. Seasonal. Seasonal. That's not it. That's not the word. That is not the word. Oh! I dropped it. Good job. Call me Miss Dexterity. And then this band, or this band, it's not a band. What the hell do you call this? An earpiece? I don't know what they're called. Good job. Careful now. Be careful. We don't want to punch our camera. That's bad. The way that I fear I'm going to blow away. I think I just saw a cow fly by. So, I highly recommend this. I highly recommend everything, Shay. It's your favorites, obviously. You wouldn't recommend it if it wasn't your favorite. Let's get real. I seriously feel like I'm in the Wizard of Oz. Like my house is gonna lift up and spin and go land somewhere else. The wind is so strong here. Call me Dorothy. Oh my god. Every every video. All of them. You have to be unruly. You just have to get in the way. You have to drive me crazy. It's gonna happen. It always happens. Oh, I look like one of the Who's from the Grinch. I could pass as a Who, right? Oh, I gotta sneeze. Girl. Oh, hi. No, please. You stink. You stink. No, you stink.